What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 52 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode. Coming off of last week's episode, we dropped a real bad game to the 3-6 Carolina Panthers. Not a game I'm proud of. Not a game this Eagles team is proud of. And I think a lot of it comes down to the O-line. The O-line's allowed a lot of pressure. They did not hold up well enough for plays to develop, especially deep down the field, where Richardson was kind of forced to play the short ball. And because of that, they took away half the field, and the Panthers defense was able to lock up, some of the best receivers in the league. Some annual 1,000-yard receivers just got absolutely locked up, and it was not fun. Not a good time. Not a good time at all for the Philadelphia Eagles. So beat the Commanders and pass for 300 yards. That is today's goal. And limit the sacks you give up. An offensive line will get a temporary boost. So the least amount of sacks, the less amount of sacks that we let up, the more XP or something our O-line will get, which we could definitely use. You gotta think Cam Jurgens definitely our lowest rated O-lineman. Normal dev, it's brutal sometimes to have Jurgens out there, because some days he'll be fine, absolutely killer. He'll be a brute out there, he'll be beef Jurgens, and he's killing it. And then sometimes he's a revolving door and he'll have like 4 sacks. Actually, it's more like Mulata and Lane Johnson will be the revolving doors that have like 4 sacks, even though one's a star and one's a superstar. They're some of the best tackles in the league, and it's not even funny how bad Madden makes them play. For no reason besides it's just Madden. But moving on through this one, let's take a look, see what we got going on right here. We're good on the defense. Everyone's nice and healthy. Offense, let's see. We chilling on offense. I hope we're chilling on offense. I mean, we really could use a big boost right here. We could really use something. There we go. So we get through. Everyone's good. Brian Breezy gets an upgrade right there. Make him an 85 power rush, 88 with a +3 to team play right there. I understand our scheme is a run stopper, but Jordan Davis, that is our big run stopping defensive tackle. So he's the guy that we're going to worry about, locking up the run. Brian Breezy next to him, he's the pass rusher, he's the pusher, he's the guy that disrupts the backfield. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Kool-Aid McKinstry. There you go, former first-round draft pick Kool-Aid. Upgraded that man-to-man coverage. Just make him an absolute baller. He's cornerback 4 on our team at a 79 overall. So just give him another year. He'll be starting. Probably let James Bradbury walk and just let him start. Jeremiah Trotter, great depth linebacker to have on the team. Kind of just sitting in a limbo position right now with the players you have ahead of him. You have Tremaine Edmonds, Nakobe Dean, Kaiser White. Probably going to end up being Kaiser White's replacement later down the road. Then we have Josh Sills and Parker Jordan, but they're just going to get the plus right there. Let the computer deal with them. Now taking on the Commanders in episode 52 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here. And yeah, we're underway. We're getting this ship ready to rock and roll right now, because Philadelphia, they need a bounce back win. I'm sorry, they need to bounce back. They need to have a good game right now against this Commanders team, mainly just because we lost against a 3-6 Panthers team. So it's a division game, division rival. It's a team that doesn't really have a quarterback, not one that I'm afraid of, not one that's like, oh no, we're playing that guy. They're playing Grant McCall. Alright, Grant McCall, 22 passing touchdowns, 3,100 yards for this passing offense on the season, 63% completion. So not too bad at all, I'd say. Pretty okay. Now, taking a Philadelphia's defense, 17 picks. They've allowed us 1,000 yards through the air so far, through 11 weeks. 1,000 yards through the air in 11 weeks. That's like 100 something. That's less than 100 yards a game, ain't it? That's like 95 yards a game. for the Philadelphia Eagles passing defense. They don't allow passing yards through the air. It's just it's a strange sight right now. But Grant McCall taking the field. That's going to be the 2024 season stats: 3,100 yards, 22 touchdowns, 8 picks on the season. So not the worst stats right there for McCall. He's definitely running an air raid offense with 3,100 passing yards. But there you go, underneath throw on 3rd and 12, and that's going to be shy by 6 yards. So he's 1 for 2 for 6 yards, forcing the punt, and out comes Anthony Richardson and this Philadelphia Eagles offense. You like to see what Philadelphia can bring to the table, especially after last week. 2,400 yards, 21 touchdowns, 2 picks for Richardson here on the season. So looking for him to have himself a big game. You know, we're down here in Washington. It's like a home away from home. Philadelphia Eagles fans, they travel very well, but backed up to our 2 on 3rd and 10, handoff to Bijan. It's a gain of 3 right there, but it just doesn't work. 3rd and 6, come on, bend, don't break. Let's force an incompletion, stop him short. Nope, juke move from 84 right there. He's be taken down at the 35-yard line. So McCall moves the chains, now 2nd and 4. Come on, push him back. Get the defense in there, that's a pick. I'll take it. Trayvon Diggs with the interception. He's at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and he's just going to kind of showboat on them. There you go. That's a pick 6 for Trayvon Diggs. The former Cowboy stays in division, and you like to see that right there, pick 6. 3rd and 13 now for McCall and the Commanders, and they're going to complete on that one. Moving the chains, they're down at the 33-yard line. So 3rd and 10 now, still at that 33. Pass rush is going to get there, and it's going to be shy. I mean, they get the pass off, but it's 5 yards shy thanks to that pass rush, forced to go to the short throw. 2nd and 10 for Richardson, handoff to Bijan Robinson. Robinson goes through both safeties back there. He's at 16 yards carrying. 1st and 10 now, Richardson has a fairly clean pocket. It's a little bit of pressure at the end, but Devontae is allowed to get separation, and he's down at the 35-yard line. 30-yard reception for Devontae Smith. That's the first completion for Richardson on the day. 1st and 10 now, start of this 2nd quarter, underneath throw. That's going to be caught and coughed up by the receiver right there. It's going to be C.D. Lamb with the fumble. 2nd and 1 now, play action. McCall just evades and gets that pass off for the 1st down. 1st and 15 after a false start, and that's a big sack for a loss right there. 2nd and 22, loss of 7 for McCall. Not a play he wanted. 3rd and 22 now, come on. Pass rush, they force him to throw it away. 3rd and 2 now for Philadelphia, still have that 7-0 lead. Richardson, clean pocket, he just kind of rolls around back there, and he's going to get that pass broken up, 4th and 2. So force the punt, 1st and 10 now, pass rush going to get to McCall again. 2nd and 15. Now following that sack, it's 2nd and 15. Here we go, they're airing it out, and that's just going to be dumped over the head of Avonte Maddox. That's a big 1st down reception. 3rd and 10 now, come on, bend, don't break defense. Force the interruption, force the incompletion, force the interception. That's Trayvon Diggs yet again, his 2nd pick of the game. You know, he had multiple picks last week. He's got multiple picks this week. So Trayvon Diggs definitely living up to that contract signed here with Philadelphia. You'll love to see that. 1st and 10 now. Here we go. That's a wide open, that's a little underneath crosser for Dallas Goedert. Goedert taken down at the Commanders' 29-yard line. Play action, we're rolling out. We're going to go deep on that one. Down at the 13, 16-yard pickup. 5 for 7 on the day here in this 2nd quarter. Low snap, Richardson just cannot get the ball away. No one gets separation. That's a big sack right there. 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. Richardson blindsided. 2nd sack of this drive. 4th and goal, set up that field goal. That kick is up, and that kick will be good. So Philadelphia goes to a 10-0 lead here going into the 2nd half of this football game. Defensively, we got to stop the pass right now. They're just passing a little too well on us for my liking. And even though they don't have any points on the board, they're doing too well on like 3rd downs. L.J. Johnson, though, he's starting off this half right here with a very big kickoff return right there. A kickoff return to start off the opening half. You like to see that right there. L.J. Johnson, the backup running back. You like to see that. Now Grant McCall and this Washington offense back on the field. You got to stop that shallow medium pass right there. He's got 2 picks, 100 yards on the day, but it's not what I like to see. I don't like to see them just moving down the field on us. Flag on the play. $5 it's pass. It's roughing the passer. Of course, it's roughing the pass. So whenever you need a roughing the passer, whenever they hit the quarterback as soon as he throws the ball, roughing the passer. Absolute garbage ball. They call it way too often in this game. I have to be the only YouTuber that gets penalized with roughing the passes as often as I do. Josh Sweat. There he goes. He gets his 3rd sack of the game. 3rd and 6 now. Come on. Just avoid letting up the shallow pass. And that's broken up, swatted away. There you go. That's going to be a long field goal, like a 55-ish yarder field goal right here. That kick is up, and that kick will be wide left. Philadelphia's bend don't break defense. Now here we go, 3rd and 10. Can we advance the ball? We have Goddard, who's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down. 116 yards passing for Richardson coming into the second half. Now 2nd and 11. Weird jump throw spin move by the running back. He's breaking free. That's going to be a first down. That is a 15-yard pickup. Now here we go. Throw on the run. And again, just another pickup right there. That's just moving them down the field. Way easier than it should right now. 1st and 10. 2 minutes left here in the 3rd. Pass rush. I mean, it hits it from behind, but it's too little too late. They get that one off all the way down the field to McLaurin. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Come on. Just hold them to a field goal and just keep it moving. Nope, can't keep up with Logan Thomas apparently in coverage. So Logan Thomas gets the score for the Washington Commanders, gets them on the board. Now here we go, handoff to, pass to A.J. Brown. He's going to outrun the defense for the first down. 1st and 10 now, here we are. Clean pocket throw, that's going to be caught by Devontae Smith. He's down at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32 now, here we go. That's going to be caught from A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown just takes one away from the defense. There he goes, he's down at the 10-yard line, 174 yards. Now 2nd and 1 from the 1, that's going to be a passing touchdown to Dallas Goedert. Goedert, like I said, he won't be a 1,000-yard receiver, but he'll get like 6 to 10 touchdowns this season. He just mooches touchdowns. Big sack right there for Josh Sweat, his 4th of the game. 2nd and 19 now, thanks to Josh Sweat. 3rd and 13, come on. Get him off the field, give Philly back the ball, force them to just run out the clock. Come on, pocket collapsing. McCall stepping back. He's just, again, that dumb jump throw animation that every quarterback can make. Doesn't matter. 4th and 13. It's out of bounds. 4th and 13. Here we go. He's throwing it deep. That's going to be broken up by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes. It's going to be a turnover on downs. And Philadelphia runs out the clock. That's going to be a victory here for Philly. So the Philly defense only allowing the 1 touchdown on the Logan Thomas down at like the 4-yard line. I mean, not a touchdown that I'm happy to let up. The defense, I mean, they can only do so much for so long. But this passing offense from Grant McCall, sure, we hadn't held them in check. Couple interceptions, only the 1 touchdown. But it's just too many times were they just converting on passes that just they shouldn't have converted on. Too many times McCall would literally drop back, do a jump throw, and he's got a reception. Less than 200 yards passing for Richardson, 42 yards rushing. Devontae led the team with 78 receiving yards. 2 sacks allowed, 1 by Mulatto, 1 by Goddard. Let's see, tackles were led by Kaiser White with 8, so way to go, Kaiser. 6 tackles for loss from Josh Sweat, 4 sacks from Josh Sweat. Second half from Brian Breezy, half sack from Kaiser, and a half sack from Tremaine Edmonds. 2 picks, both from Trayvon Diggs. Jake Elliott, 1 for 1, and he's just perfect on the day. Gilkin had some punts on the day. L.J. Johnson had 1 return for a touchdown, and 1 punt return. All right, good for him. Kaiser White, after just leading the team in tackles the last 2 weeks, he's going to get himself a pass coverage upgrade. You like to see that for Kaiser White, as he's just kind of moving forward and being that great converted safety linebacker that Philadelphia's kind of missed over the years, just not having like an actual number one linebacker. But hey, reporter coach, how'd you think your team did? Kind of, we left a lot out there and still didn't perform as well as we could have. Yeah, we let up to 2 sacks, which could have been a lot worse, but at least we didn't let up as many sacks as the Commanders' offensive line. Let's be honest, 1,000 XP plus 5 morale for all players. But if you guys did enjoy this episode, that like button, comment down below, text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classic. Catch you on our next episode of